Once again, welcome you to Ibrahim Data Center, and I would like to appreciate whoever has been liking my videos, whoever follows my videos on YouTube. Thanks to those that have tried to subscribe. So tonight I want us to share something on how we can use the cheapest data, and this cheapest data is always on Airtel. How do we do it? So you come straight away on your dial pad, and we shall start by buying that cheapest data, and we always dial star 175 star 0 hash. Then we dial. We make sure you dial on Airtel. Dialing on Airtel. Then this data is always meant to be used on Zoom, Google Meetings, and Teams. But for us, due to the technology, we try to modify this data such that you can use it on each and everything. So I'll select option number 1. I'll select option number 1. As you see, is option number 1, which says that you buy for myself. Then now I'll come and select option number 1, that I'm buying for myself. Then you can see how cheap this data is. We have option number 1, 30 GB at 30,000. We also have a weekly one, 7 GB at 9,000. We also have the 1 GB that you can access at 1,500. You can see all these are data options, the ones I'm trying to circle around. So for our case, for today's description, we shall go by the third one. Let me show you the one I want us to demonstrate with today. We shall go by this one. The one I'm pointing at is a blue color. Yeah, that is option number 3, which says a daily 1 GB at 1,500. You can also access a 2 GB at 3,000. You can also access a 3 GB at 4,500. So what we can do, we shall select option number 3, put in option number 3, that is 1 GB, and you process up to the last point. Then you purchase that data. As you see, I bought it at MBs, which is 1 GB. Let me show you a confirmation message here. There's a confirmation message here, as you can see. And these MBs, they're always called learn from home bundles, but instead for us we modify them such that we can use on WhatsApp, use on whatever you want to use, WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, etc. So now let's try to test and see whether those MBs will work for us on all platforms that we want to use. So we have an application here, and this application, let me try to enlight it, and you see this application, the application is somewhere here. Those who have ever heard about the application, it is called this one that I'm trying to circle around. This one here that I'm using a green color to circle around. This application is called Hattanel Plus. The application uses files. It has been using files, and people have been accessing a free internet, but for this time around, it is helping people to purchase cheapest data, and of which that very application, it will modify those MBs such that you can use them on each and everything. This is the application we are going to use tonight. So straight away, you allow me to launch the application, or to open the application. As you see, it has opened. So when you open, for today's case, some people always use what we call hosts, but for us today we shall use a locally manufactured file, and this file is from Ibrahim Data Center, as you'll be seeing. So what you do, the moment you come here, we always have servers. We have servers. These are lists of servers, and for you to see those servers, what we normally do, you come around this place where I'm circling. Let me circle around the place, because most people believe by seeing the actual thing. You come and tap here where I'm trying to circle with a red color, where you see the icon, this icon here. You come and tap around that place. See, all these are what we call servers. These are servers. So straight away, what you do, you come to the application when it's open like that. So in the corner here, on the right side here in the corner, I hope you are seeing these dots. You come and tap on those dots, because we need to bring the file into the application. Within the coming videos, I'll be showing people on how to make those files. But for today, let me show you how this file can be used, attached to the other data that we bought previously. So, having tapped on those dots, we shall come up there. Then we select this one that you see is called import stroke export. Yeah, we shall tap on that. Then it brings further more options. As you can see, now import is separated from export, but for today's case we are still on import. Since we are importing the file into the application, I'll select this one. Yeah, I'll select import, then tap on import. Then when I select on import, it brings a number of folders, but since we are dealing with a HTML application, and I've already made the file using HTML plus, I'll select this one. I'll select this folder here, which is indicated HTML plus. Yeah, I'll tap on HTML plus. Then these ones that you are seeing here, all these they are called, all these ones that I'm circling around for proper viewing, all these ones they are called the files. I'll be showing you how we can make these files within the coming videos. What you need to do, you keep subscribing to Ibrahim the Data Center on YouTube. So for today's case, I'll use the first file up there, the one that I've made in the names of Ibrahim Data Center. This hard file. Yeah, that one. So what I will do, I'll tap on that one. When I tap on it, I always set these files with the passwords. And for today's password on this file, I've created this file attached with a password of 1200. And then after that, after putting in the password, I'll come straight here and tap on OK. I think you are seeing OK where OK is. So I'll come and tap on OK. Having tapped on OK, the file is already there. As you can see, the file is there, and it is showing some bit of description. You can see here down, there's some bit of description saying that come and grab yourself a file that will enable you to access the internet. You continue reading all those other ones. So the file is already there, and you can see from somewhere here, I want to point somewhere here. You can see these MBs, the down limit and the upper limits. They are not yet counting, but they will be counting the moment I started the file. So what we do right now, without wasting time, I'll automatically tap on start. Since I already have some data, the data is already there, and of which, as I've told you earlier before, the data that we bought, it cannot work on each and everything. It just works on Google, Zoom, what. But these other platforms like Facebook, WhatsApp, other important things that we need to attend to, those MBs, they don't work there. So it will be the aid of this application that will modify those MBs such that you can use them on each and everything. So here where I'm trying to circle around with a blue color, I'll come and tap on start. But before I tap on start, or while I tap on start, I make sure that I will also be observing these figures up here where I'm circling with a green color. I'll be observing them to see whether the application has started, because the moment it starts, it will be counting these figures. So straight away, you allow me to tap on start. Start is down here where I'm pointing with the arrow. So right now I'll tap on start to see whether the file is ready to work. As you see now, it is telling me that it is starting. It's saying starting. I'll give it time. Down here it is saying starting. Let me first give it time. I see. Yeah. Automatically, as you can see now, it is telling me that watch video free. If I watch video free, let me critically observe the app and see. I think you can see the figures that I told you earlier before. I want to show you the figures I told you earlier before, that they will be counted from up here. I want us to observe these figures. The speed thing, very speed you will also obtain when you're using this kind of app. They are very faster, they are flexible, they do each and everything simply because we have unlimited them. Right now you can access whatever you want to use. So I think you can see right now there is a sign that indicates the MBs are now ready to be used. So what you do, down here they will show you the time. You already see the time left. I think you can see right now we are left is 28 minutes and some seconds. So if you want to add on the time, still from down here, let me try to point there, and you see down here where you see the word add time, you see add time. You just come there and tap on add time, such that you can add your time continuously up to the required hours. I think you can see right now we have a stable internet connection, and we shall try to test these MBs and see how they are working. Because if you happen to look right now, I think so far we have used like 1.7, that's 1.7, that's 1.7 so far used here, which means we are enjoying our MBs. Let's try to test and see how it can work. I'll come and test which one should I start with. For this case, you allow me to start with, let me start with Facebook. Facebook is around here. I'll start with Facebook. I'll tap on Facebook and see how efficient it is when it comes to Facebooking. I think you can see it's moving very well with Facebook. Facebook is very okay, very okay, more than okay. You can see Facebook is very stable. Facebook is very stable. So you allow me, let me leave Facebook. Let me also try to test it with the WhatsApp, because these are some of the platforms that they always limit these MBs from being used. I think you can see WhatsApp is also, it is very okay. Yeah, WhatsApp is very okay, very okay. WhatsApp is very okay, which means it will work there. So now, having tested on WhatsApp, let me also test these very MBs, because they are also limited from working on YouTube. Let me first test on YouTube, I see. Because what I know, most of us Africans, we always believe by seeing. And for this case, I'm testing the MBs with YouTube. This is YouTube, the one I'm trying to circle around. That is YouTube. So we are testing with YouTube to see how these MBs really can help us. It's my YouTube. I think you can see I have some videos here. Yeah, videos are there. Yeah, this means that right now we are free to use these MBs on each and everything. So I just thank you for watching my videos, and I advise you to keep in touch with Ibrahim Data Center, such that you don't miss out on the video on how you can make your own file. This file will be helping you to save, and as well as sometimes to obtain a free internet connection. As you have seen, right now the thing is still moving on. The internet is still there. What I can do right now, just to add on time, in case I want to add on more time. So thank you.